Mission Control, can you hear me? Mission Control, are you there? Tell me, am I coming through on the radio to you? Can you hear me?
Hey guys, welcome. It is Mission Control with me, CarrieAllen. It is Monday, May 28th, and it is Memorial Day here in the United States, a day where we remember and, pay respects to the people who actually lost their lives in wars here in the United States. So, happy Memorial Day to everybody. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and welcome. All right, everybody, let's see how it's going here. I wonder if anyone is around that can hear me. It's hard to say. It's very much hard to say all the time. So today, I've got a jam-packed show for you guys, providing that we can see if it's being heard or not. We have a new episode of Space Carrie. This will be episode 5 of Space Carrie. It's been a few weeks since I had a week off, and then we had some trouble getting our actors together, but we do have the new episode coming up later. At the top of the second hour of the show tonight is when that will debut. We're going to find out what happened to Space Carrie and Captain Quark, if Quark decided to hand over some of that space doge so they could swap their heads back. We also have a new House of Horrors episode tonight. I got someone to write it for me this week. Woo! It is written by Swolesome. He let me title it because there wasn't a title. I've titled it The Experiment, and I had my husband do it. So we'll do that a little later, too. My featured Steamia musicians tonight is a whole band. It's called their Spawn Band, and they're from the Netherlands, and it's super fun. It's ska, punk, kind of like that. Super fun. I totally dig this kind of music. They remind me of a more local band that I have around here, but they're in the Netherlands. We're going to listen to 4 songs from them and learn a little about them later. And let's see what else we're doing. Oh, we'll play games as usual. We're going to play another little round of What's That Soundbite? It's all numbers. And if we get some audience members in here, I'd like to bring some people on and get to know you by asking you guys some weird questions. But first, we're going to get right started. Yeah, it looks like it says, the bot is wonky. So it looks like the stream is doing well on Twitch. YouTube's doing well. I don't know if anyone's watching on SteamStar right now. But yeah, SteamStar, the website from my view looks good. The bot is always wonky. It's the wonkiest of all wonkinesses. So yeah, I would listen on one of the streams if it's doing pretty good on there. Do tell me if there's any kind of echo or feedback, because on Friday night I had some of that sporadically and I'm not 100% sure why. But I'd like to fix it for you. So if you tell me when it's broken, I'll try to do that. The Twitch is under steamstar.net. So let me get you a little listy list. Steamstar.net is really good. Thank you, honey. No echo. That's great. So let's see. So what I'm going to start with is trending. I'd like to do this little thing. Eventually I want to start covering weird news, but that's going to be another thing that I'm going to have to spend a bit of time on to get all that prepared. I'm so red. I was in the sun yesterday. Oh yeah, so trending. I'm trying to find things to cover each week that are fun trending or weird trending, not necessarily like, just normal news trending. And so this week, I have a pretty special little treat for you. It's kind of super weird. Oh yeah, Swolesome's in here. He just popped into chat, it looks like, and he's giving a listen. He is the one that wrote my Carrie's House of Horrors. That'll be happening in this hour, so do stay tuned. But first, we're going to go right into trending, you guys. I'm going to switch into my browser here. All right, so I've got this tiny little short clip. It's about 1 minute and 8 seconds long. It's from Daily Mail. They summed it up pretty well. So this is what's trending right now, and I think it's super weird that this is even in the news at all. Like, super weird. So I'm going to talk about it like everybody else talks about it. So I'm sure you've already heard a judge had to order a 30-year-old man to move out of his parents' house. So if you haven't heard about it, let's get a little tiny bit of background right now, shall we?
Told 30-year-old Michael Rotundo he must move out of his parents' house in Camillus near Syracuse. Rotundo wouldn't leave voluntarily, so his mom and dad took him to court, saying he had ignored 5 written notices to leave. But the son says he's been unable to leave because he's been in a custody battle.
They said, you need to get a job, you need to get health insurance. I said, I'm getting my son back. That's what I'm doing.
As for his job, Rotundo told reporters that he runs a business but wouldn't elaborate. The judge in Syracuse urged Rotundo to leave on his own accord, but the son said he needed more time.
The 6-month notice to quit is a reasonable amount of time for someone who has been depending on persons for support.
According to court documents, Rotundo says he never was expected to contribute to the family home during the last 8 years he's lived there. At one point, his parents offered him $1,100 to leave.
I originally was hoping that I'd be able to get it back, but I had to spend it, and I'm not sorry about it.
Rotundo calls the ruling outrageous and says he plans to appeal.
All right, you guys. So, fun times with that. So yeah, this kid named Michael, he's 30, and his parents actually had to take him to court to get him to leave his house. For the last 8 years, he has not been expected to pay or help do anything to take care of the house. And so with that piece of information, I partly agree with his ridiculous plea of saying that 6 months is like not enough time, or I think he wants 6 months originally. I think he's now gone back down to 3 months instead, so he's asking still for a 3 months. The court ordered him 30 days, like everybody, 30 days to get out of his parents' house. And like he had mentioned, his parents gave him $1,100, and instead of taking it and trying to move out or do something better, he just spent that. He's just taking the money. It's a very weird situation here, you guys. I'm just not sure. Like, I've watched a lot of this stuff, again, because it's weird that it's trending. And I guess it's trending because it's weird. And I really don't know. Other than that, like, why? So, for 8 years, he did move out of his parents' house. And for a few years, whatever he was doing, he made a baby friend. And so then, him and his lady friend got in... didn't want to be together anymore. And so the parents took in Michael and his son, which most parents do. Like, he was young, he was like 21 or 22, and now the kid is 8 years old, and he just lost custody of the son, probably because he doesn't have a job and he lives at home with his parents and he doesn't have the ability to provide for anything. So if I were the judge, I'd have probably done that too. I just don't know, you guys. I think this is just really weird, and I understand needing help and falling back on it, but I don't know if he should be getting all this attention. Side note, Alex Jones, whether you love him or hate him, got him on too. Like, he's been on every news station, but Alex had him come to his offices in Texas and had him on the whole damn day. Like, he had, I didn't watch all of them, obviously, but he had tons of stuff on him, and it's like he was trying to help him. I don't know, it was really hard for me to really understand and watch what was happening. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are on this. Are you guys 30-year-old people living at home with your parents? The joke is always in the basement, which I feel like that makes it even better, because the basement assumes that if you're living with your parents in their basement, then you have your own like area, like maybe even a back door that you get to go into so that you can just come into that. But he wanted to make it very clear he doesn't live in the basement. He has a room. And I was like, I don't even know what this guy's situation is. So, yeah, you guys, that's my weird trending stuff. Last week it was way more fun with Yenny and Laurel. If you guys don't know about that, you should give it a Google. It's super duper weird. Like, way weird. And if you look it up and didn't know about it, I'm a Yenny. So, there's that on that. So, yeah, that's all I've got today for our trending news. I did have a couple other things. On a side note, when I was looking for things that are trending, I often go to, like, different websites just to see what's up. And most of the sites, it's just crap that's on the trending list. It's like quizzes, dumb news, like just nothing. And like, I guess this is dumb news too. But there you go, you guys. Don't stay in your parents' house forever. It's not polite. They didn't, and I still agree a little bit that they should have not let him do this for this long. But when I found out that they were taking care of their grandchild, I kind of understood where they were coming from. Like, I could see that with parents a lot more than just kicking out their kid, but they had a grandbaby they were taking care of, and once he lost custody of that baby, or 8-year-old now, the parents were like, well, screw this, I'm out! And I feel that. But at the same time, they haven't made him pay rent or do anything, so he's got a good point saying that he hasn't been expected to do anything, and now he is all of a sudden. It's just weird and a little bit sad of the world that we live in now. but I digress. So, we are going to get right into Mission Control this week. We got the news out of the way. Again, I'll probably want to start doing weird stuff that like happened in the past, or like unsolved mysteries and things, but just little tiny short little things. But first off, you guys, I do want to start out by talking a little bit about our featured musicians this week. Spawn Band. Okay, guys, so Spawn Band, they are from the Netherlands, so it is in the middle of the night for them right now. Sometime in the summer, they said they're going to try to come on to Mission Control so we can do some weird questions with them and get to know them a little bit better. So I heard a song from Spawn Band. Somebody sent me a link when I was asking for music for Mission Control. I honestly don't know who sent me a link from them, but I loved it because I like funk and ska and it's super fun. And I wanted something fun and happy and upbeat because we got a lot of sad songs and stuff happening. The band, let's see. Okay, so I think there's 7 of them in the band. Yes. And like I said, they are from the Netherlands, and they've been together. I think 3 of them have been together since 2001, and then they've added some people coming in. They're semi-famous, you guys, so if you haven't heard of them, I would definitely go give them a look-see-loo. I'm going to drop their Steemit profile right here. They primarily just share music, so it's D-Sound and things like that, so they're just sharing their music on there. Like I said, kind of famous, so they have a music video, Spam. I totally did not watch that. That was broadcasted by MTV Networks for several weeks, and so they got some, like, you know, pretty fun stuff. Yeah, ska punk is pretty fun, Sarge. I totally agree with that. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started. We do have one live post from them that they made for us with one of the songs we're going to be playing later. We're actually second. So they've given me 4 songs from their newest album, which is Dance of the Lunatics. And we're going to start with, I don't know if this is their headline song or not, but it is called Lunatics. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This is Spawn Band out of the Netherlands playing Lunatics. Enjoy, and I'll catch you on the flip side. guys, you're listening to Mission Control Mondays with me, CarrieAllen. I can't say my name. And you just heard Lunatics by the Spawn Band. They're here on Steam It. They're out of the Netherlands. It's late at night for them, but they have promised to come visit us sometime in the summer and do another show with us, so we'll be playing more songs. We've got 3 more songs for them later tonight, so stay tuned. We'll get those playing. If you just came in, hi. I love you. Thanks for joining me tonight. So I'm sure that you've already heard later we will be doing Space Carrie. I promise to not mention again, but I do want to let you know we'll do that at the top of the hour. So in about 45 minutes is what the plan is, my darlings. Yes, indeed. So why I have you guys here for a quick second, and Eagle Spirits in the land here, I did want to give a little shout out. So I'm not even bragging on myself to start, but this is the story as it goes. I like giving presents because I like the reaction that other people get when they get the presents. So I particularly like giving presents like randomly, and so it's possible and even likely that I'll see something about you and I'll be like, ooh, this person might like this, and then I'll just randomly send you a gift. Well, it won't be super randomly because I'll have to contact you for your address. But I recently did that to Eagle Spirit, who's hanging out here in the audience today. And I was super excited to share some things with her, just because I feel like we're similar in some ways there. And I thought that she'd really like a little present. And I just learned, Chris got me a random present too. I was just bringing it up because Eagle Spirit said that she just got me a random present and she's going to send it in the mail. So I'm super excited. Chris is going to bring me a present too. I like presents. Of course I like getting presents. I love giving them as well. On the topic of presents, because I love you guys. Oh, and painting angels, I have a little package that's starting for you too, Serena. So don't you even get sad. I'm just a little crazy about things like that. So, on that line, this is kind of like presents, but I've had this idea for like 6 months now, and I'm going to finally say it out loud to somebody besides my dear sweet husband. I want to do some kind of snack exchange. Now, here's the situation. I think it would be more fun to do a snack exchange for other countries. So in America, I could do a snack exchange with someone from like Australia or the UK, or I'm saying those things because I know a lot of people from those places already, but it could also be the same where I could just send local snacks that I have here, and somebody in the United States in another state could send another kind of snack. And then we do a post about it, you switch it, and you get to taste the foods from another place. I don't know if this is... Oh, I'm so sorry. I just turned over and looking over to the side. So yeah. Mull over this in your mind. I was thinking about doing a post for it, but then maybe I just might try to get people on Mission Control and see if we can match folks up, and then we can do a little snack exchange. I have like rules and everything in mind for the snack exchange, like a maximum amount of money, how much it would cost to ship so that nobody's out anything. Yeah, and I think it's just a way to get to know people. Plus, I watch those dang YouTube videos all the time where people are trying snacks from other places, like a Japanese people try Australian snacks and things like that. And I think it's the cutest thing ever. Plus, I just want to try some fun things. So, I'm doing it. So, let's look here. Ooh, Steam Star, both, Twitch. Okay, I don't know if the sound's going on and off or in and out. Oh, I love... Okay, Serena, see how we're the same person? Okay, I hope your sound's all doing okay, everybody. I see that, as usual, Sarge is on top of things because he's my bro. He's going to help me out, make sure we got those things. So, yeah, I like watching those weird little videos, and I think that we could do something like that on Steam It. Make little... Like, the same idea as have a video where you're tasting everything, and then you share that on Steam It as a post. So, keep that in mind. And for people that, like, most of the time we have people in the United States all together, maybe we can think of something that we could send to each other to try so we can do those kind of fun little videos. I don't know. Really, it's just a matter of getting things in the mail, and that's super much fun. Serena says in the chat, I like it when people try American food and they're like, holy crap, so much sugar. I agree with that. Like, sometimes I even taste some stuff and I'm always like, holy crap, so much sugar. So that's also super fun for me. I'm shedding here. That's fun. That's fun. Okay, Steam Star, we're good. Okay, excellent, excellent, my lovey-dovey darlings. Okay, so Sarge's doing good. Okay, I think that our stream is doing pretty well today. I fixed everything up, so I'm hoping that it's doing well. And a little bit later, I might bring somebody on to do some weird questions, because I like to ask weird questions. Like, I might have Serena come on and answer from weird questions, or Menno, because I bet he can answer some weird questions. Like, weird. Oh, Discord must be on. Oh, I see Cork just popped in, so it looks like Discord is working in the thing too. But yeah, I might try to grab you guys on there, see if we can get our voices working together. I had it working on Friday night, so assume I can do it again tonight. So let's see here. But first, I do want to play a little bit of games this hour. Last time, I got a little bit sidetracked, and I've lost my games again. We squeezed the games in as fast as we possibly could, but I really have a goal of doing games once each hour rather than like pushing them in at the very bottom, because we really need to have a Grandmaster Game Smasher. And I feel like our current Grandmaster Game Smasher is Serena, or Painting Angels right now, and she won some Steam Monsters, which, woo, announcement, Steam Monsters is officially live. I'm actually going to type that in and drop the link really quick, because it's like the coolest thing since sliced bread ever. I hope when I drop this link that it doesn't like give you my sign-in thing. So Steam Monsters is super great and amazing. You can check out, there's actually a website. If you go to Agroed's webpage, he has a recent post in the last like couple of days. I bet I can probably find it even, of a bunch of information about it. And you should go check it out. It's like a super fun / nerdy game that we all get to play, and we can make money on, and it does cost to play the game, but then you get to win unless you suck. But then some people can win even if they suck. Like me and Serena, that's what we're crossing our fingers on. Like right now, I keep buying new little decks of cards, and I still don't have anything huge or big or wonderful. Oh no! He updated again! I just went to get his post, and there's an update 3 hours ago from Agroed that says now you can do card combination and packed gifting. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, thanks, Eagle Spirit. I like it too. It's a really good one. It's very flowy. Oh, it's good. Thank you, darling. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to drop that in there too. I'm dropping all the links. Oh, apparently my dogs are freaking out a little. I haven't even read this yet. I just like literally clicked. Oh. And then there's a contest. Oh my gosh. I'm just really literally pumping. Packed gifting. I think what that means, Serena, though I haven't read it, is that you can take some of your own cards, put it in a pack, and gift it to people. Or it might mean that you can purchase a pack and give it to anybody else. Again, I haven't read it yet. I'm just excited to play this nerdy-ass game, because I guess I have nerdiness in my soul. And I was really sad because I was playing... Let's see here. I was playing this game called Crypto Empire that was super fun. It was not like this game at all. Oh my gosh, and they're looking for authors. There's a bunch of posts. He's been just going crazy. I'm not going to keep posting the little things on there. In any case, it's super duper fun, and I love it. So yeah, there's the monster thing that's happening. So that was my little leeway segment into games. We're going to play them. Ooh, but I have to get my link for the games. Okay, so last week I had found this little thing, and instead of doing what's that soundbite with links from movies and like little like word quotes and stuff, I used this. I'm going to just pull up this other little soundbite thing here, and let's see, my desktop audio's up, that's up. Okay, so what we're going to do, these are little soundbites that are random things like brand, logos. I'm trying to look because I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Games, things like that. So what I'm going to do is I play... Oh, I'm so big by the earth. I just looked. So we're playing What's That Soundbite? If you're watching, you can see me on the screen right there. We've got What's That Soundbite going up. So I play a little snippet. You guys in the audience listen, and then you have a chance to give it... Oh, Engine's here. He's here just in time. Okay, so Engine Witty is a reigning longtime champion of Grandmaster Game Smasher. He is really good, and now he's here. He has rough internet, so you might have an upper hand. He might not be as good, but Again, if there's anybody in Ingenuity's vicinity that can tackle him and hold him down just for like 2 seconds at the beginning, that gives everyone at least a chance because he's so good. But we're going to go ahead and get started, and so I'm about to, let me set this up, 3:56. So I'm going to play the first sound bite and give you guys a little second, and then you guys guess. And, you know, quick draw wins. You don't have to spell things correctly. I just have to know what you're trying to say. And the first one gets it. So, let's do this. What's that sound bite? Okay, so that was it. I wonder how loud it's coming through to you. I hope you can hear it. Oh, I'm going to play it again. You're in the right mode of things here, my darlings. It's a game, you're right. Do we have anybody being a little more specific? I'm actually gonna maybe, oh. Ooh, I got a winner. I have an exact winner. All right, we've got Anka is the winner. Winner is at Anka. Excellent, my darling. You are correct. It was Super Mario Brothers going down the pipe for show. For show. Okay, Anka. Engine, I'm a little sad you didn't get that one right because it was a video game, bruh. So, okay, we're going on to the next one. Okay. Okay, so this next sound is a little harder. I actually did not recognize it without the video behind it. And I'm not playing the videos for you, so I'm just playing the sounds. So what's that sound bite? Okay, I'm going to play it for you again. If anybody gets this, you get 2 points automatically because I really don't know if anyone's going to get this one. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to show you what this is if you're watching. Oh, somebody got it. Swolesome, you got it. Oh, yay. We've got the winner. Okay, Swolesome. Yes, you are correct. It is the Pixar lamp. You get 2 points for that, bro. I didn't think anyone was going to get that. It was so, that's impressive. That's impressive. Yep. Yep. Okay, so Swolesome. Excellent. And I'm putting down 2 points next to you right there because you deserve that. Yeah, the jumping. I got it. I listened to it before I know what it is because I just want to see if I can, because if I listen to the sound after I know what it is, then there's no way that I would know if I could guess it or not. So I'm trying not to make them super hard for you, just, you know, hard enough to where Ingenuity, who's been awfully quiet, he must have lost connection again. So let's see here. This one says 427. All right, so we're going to do another sound effect. This one's really easy. Get your fingers ready on the dial. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, you guys, I know that you know this one. That's like the easiest. I'm like ready to just give the winner the game things right now. Going. And we have a winner! That was some fast draw. That was at Painting Angels. Serena, you got that one. That's right, girl. It was Duracell. That's the battery. So, Serena. Awesome, guys. We've got 3 more left for this round of games. Yes, it is that. It would have cheated if I'd have said the words at the end because I'm just doing the sounds. Also, random question. Are the sounds coming in super louder than me, softer than me, even, anything like that? Let me know because, you know, I'd like to fix it and make it most enjoyable for you. Okay, next sound. Let's see. And next sound, let's see. Okay, this one, I didn't know this because I'm going to just give everybody a hint right now so you're thinking in the right direction. It's a TV show. And that's what you're going to get. That's what you're getting right now. What's that sound bite? Okay, Okay, so I honestly did not know that one, but I don't watch this show. So I went ahead and played it because I know it was super duper popular show. It was just, and I know of it. And I know like what it's, we have a winner already. That's awesome. I can't write, I wrote Wormer. I still am writing Wormer. That's so funny. And it was Zix. Yay! I'm pretty sure you were the first one that got in there, but make me sure. Yep, it was Winston. Good job, Winston! Alright. You guys are way better at this game than I expected you to be. How very nice. Okay, so it looks like I've got 2 left here for this little segment. Okay. So the next one, this one's also pretty pretty easy, you guys. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Okay, Winston's good. Okay, you're good. You're good. And here we go. Come on, everybody knows that sound. Everyone knows the sound. It's true. I'm waiting for it. I know the first person that types is... Oh, okay, so it's not Jurassic Park, but that sound effect was in Jurassic Park. Oh, we've got a winner! We've got a winner! It's Menno. Menno, you win, bro. You won. It is definitely the Nokia original sound. I feel like that was the sound of the phone from the beginning of time, like that everyone had. I may have been able to guess Nokia. I was just like, phone, first phone, first. Menno, don't hurt yourself, bruh. You got a point though. That's a really good job. That's a really, really good one. I'm very, very proud of you. But punching is not cool. It's not cool. All right, you guys. This last one, I bet a few of you will get and some of you may not recognize. But here it is. This is our What's That Soundbite? Last one for this hour. All right. I know that you're going to get that one right too. I don't know if anybody... Oh. You're getting close. Keep going. Keep naming things. Keep naming it. No one has gotten it right yet. You guys can keep on guessing. Keep on guessing. I have faith in you. You can keep guessing. Oh, we have a winner. We do have a winner. Anka, you are the winner. Winner. And Anka wins again. Oh, I think that's another point for you. Can I not spell your name, apparently? There it is. There it is. Congratulations! Oh, you did. That's 2 points for you, girl. Okay, I want to make sure that I didn't lie. Yep, it definitely was Universal Studios winner again with Anka. All right, guys, at the end of our very first round of What's That Soundbite for tonight's show, we have Anka, 2 points. Swolesome, 2 points. Technically he answered 1, but it was really hard when he gets 2 points for that. Serena, Painting Angels, you got 1 point. Zix, Winston, also 1 point. And Menno, 1 point. So there's still a chance later, again in the show, to get those points back up to see who gets to win the Grandmaster Game Smasher title of the week. That's right. Oh yeah, it was Universal, you guys. Yeah, it was Universal Studios. It totally was. Totally was. Okay, guys. So I got something in my eye hole. We're okay. Everything's fine. Okay, so next up, you guys, we are about to listen. I gotta find my linky links. So Swolesome's been in the audience too, and I just mentioned that he has got 2 points from the game, but more importantly, he stepped up to the plate this week. I don't remember where I was hanging out, probably Pimp Your Post Thursday, because I go there quite a bit. But he wrote a Carrie's House of Horrors for me, and I'm super duper stoked. He did just a few minutes ago send me a link. He went ahead and wrote the script up in a post here so you can have a little picture thing. You can read along if you want to, but that's not necessary. You can just give a listen. I would go give him a little upvote love. Let him know that you're appreciative, that I am appreciative, that we that we have this house. So he did write it from a dude perspective, and like I said, I'm welcome to anything like that, but because it was really doodly, I felt like it would be better if a dude read it, because it was dude voices. So I had my husband do the audio, and I added in sound effects. It's not super long. I think it's under 4 minutes this time, which is, you know, that's pretty good. But it's a little chilling, a little weird. He did not have a title for it, but I titled it The Experiment after reading it because I felt like that's what I would title it. I really like those kind of little things too. Serena got first place in open mic? What? I haven't been over there. I've had a crazy weekend. It's been super crazy, you guys. It's super duper crazy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get started here. Again, Carrie's House of Horrors is a little tiny bit. I'd like to keep them under 5 minutes long. I'm looking for people to help me write short stories that are scary, chilling, horror-esque. You know, the kinds that might make, like, you get little goosebumps all over you and your, like, hair stand up on the back of your neck. I take them and read them, record them, or Chris does, and then I add sound effects to really kind of bring the whole little story to life. Yeah, and that's it. I just like horror kind of things, and I feel like this is the best place to do it. I don't want them to be like past PG-13, and I generally find that most horror things or even chilling things, they don't need to be past PG-13 because things that are suspenseful, you know, they don't need to be all icky and gross, and I love this. So yeah, the other night I was in, I think, Pimp Your Post, and I was begging again for someone to write for me because I was about to go write one for myself because I was behind again, and Swolson literally popped away for a few minutes, came back, and brought me this. So I'm super thankful to you, Swolson. You're the best. I'm very, very, very thankful to you. And I see everybody in here. Thanks for the good title. I went through 3 different titles before I got to that one, and the first 2 were not very good. So we're going to go ahead, and we're going to listen to this. It's just a few minutes long. You're going to get scared, so hold a loved one close. All right, I'll see you in just a few minutes. You're listening to Mission Control with me, CarrieAllen, on the Steam Star Network. And you're about to hear Carrie's House of Horrors. This is written by Swolson, performed by Chris Roberts.
The Experiment, written by Swolson, performed by Chris Roberts.
Moonlight glistened on the black water. Sounds of the sea echoed through the night. Like a rhythmic drum, it drew back and forth, spraying salt across the base of the lighthouse. A pair of lanterns floated by. "There's another one over here!" The 2 men shined their lights at the grass. It was smeared with the remnants of their last chicken. "Poor Rosie!" The older of the 2 rubbed the grass blades. "There's no carcass. Every piece was eaten, even the feathers." His smaller partner whispered, "What type of fox did this?" The father laid down his palm by the claw marks. "Something that can eat a fox." A shriek filled the air. "The crew!" The men ran towards the dock. The sound of flesh being ripped and blood splattering on wood grew closer as they sprinted. They shined the lights onto the small boat. Growling came from below the deck. Floorboards creaked as they walked to the stairs. The growling lessened and paused altogether. Duncan looked at his son. "It knows we're here." Ferris loaded his pistol bullets, rattling in his pocket. They bounced around in his hand and tumbled to the deck. It skipped across the wood, his heart dropping with each bounce. It wedged into a grate of the ship. His little fingers wrapped around as a movement flickered. He brought the light closer. Eyes glowed back inches from his hand. "Mother Mary!" Ferris fell back, unloading the entire pistol into the dark. Each pulsing heartbeat met with the recoil of the firearm. Duncan pulled his son back, dragging him across the deck. "Did you get him?" His father's voice shook like a leaf. Floorboards creaked beneath them, each board coming closer and closer. Duncan turned around. The stairs were right behind them, and the creature knew where it was. Duncan stood in front of his son, snatching the pistol, and tried loading the gun. His hand trembling as an explosion echoed above him, he turned as the cannonballs destroyed the ship. He cradled his son as fire rained down on them. A few hundred yards away, the SS Odysseus reloaded her guns. "Keep firing until we know she's dead!" The cannons fire again, sending another volley. "That's the third one this week, Captain!" The first mate shook his head. "How many of our beasties do we have to destroy until we can use them on the Spanish?" The captain grunted. "So far the Irish are good tests. We need to figure out who's leaving the brig unlocked. We can't let them walk off the ship." The first mate cocked his head. "Sir, I locked them myself, but find the cages open." The captain scoffed. "Who else has the keys?" The first mate paled as he looked behind them. "Only me." Floorboards creaked beneath them. He turned as they listened. The boards creaked as a dozen footsteps sprinted across one of the stairs. "Is the staircase locked?" "Yes!" The captain grunted. "It seems as if they don't mind locks. Damn!" Growls echoed through the night as silence swallowed the ship.
Until next time.
That's hilarious. Thank you so much. So there's a little thing that Cork doesn't know about me. In OBS, I set up about, let's see, for mission control, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 13 different scenes set up. And although I can set one thing to PPT, like he suggested earlier, then you wouldn't be able to hear me in the mic this time, because then it's automatically in the other one because it picks up my desktop. It's so funny. So yeah, I forgot. I'm going to write myself a note to turn that back on. Since my mic was off when I switched over, welcome. You're listening to Mission Control. You just heard Swolesome that was his piece that he wrote for me for Carrie's House of Horrors. If you would like to write something and have it be read out loud by me or Chris, my husband, and then I add sound effects to it, and then it gets performed, and it's amazing and wonderful. Or at least I think that it's amazing and wonderful. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. That was totally me. I should, write myself a little note, or at least pay attention to where my levels are. That would help everybody out a little bit. So I'm glad that you got to hear the story. I'm glad Swolesome got to be here so that he could hear the thing. Oh, good. I'm glad that you were very excited about it. So yeah, think about that. Maybe you would like to also feel this extreme love of getting to hear your words read out loud in a play version. Super fun. And on that note, a little side note, I don't talk a huge amount about it, but on Friday nights, my show, Steam Star After Dark, with my husband, Chris Roberts, and friends, we'll take your scripts. We're looking for short scripts, short story scripts, sketches, funny. I'll also take scary or suspenseful, but I'd really like to stay mostly funny on things. I'm also looking for musical numbers that are funny. Please, please. Or anybody that's good on the fly that would want to come on to the show and play musical numbers with us live. I'd also like to add that into the thing. Right now we've been having a lot of fun on those nights. But yeah, so if horror's not your thing, write a script for me, and then you can hear it out loud on Friday nights instead. So we're gonna keep going, Carrie, keep going. So our featured Steamian musicians tonight, like I've mentioned already before, if you've been here with me, is the Spawn Band, and I am going to drop their bio again in the audience chat because they're super amazing, wonderful, awesome. Someone sent me one of their links. I love their songs. They're from the Netherlands and they do ska punk, and it's ska funk punk. I never know which ways the words go on these things, but I love it nonetheless. So they did actually go ahead. They were so organized. I appreciate this so much. They sent me bio information, songs, everything. They did it all for me. I love it. I love it. As I mentioned before also, they're semi-famous. I hadn't heard of them because they're from the Netherlands in any case. Yeah, okay, to make sure I'm reading up here. Okay, so spunk. I like spunk too, thanks. I was just reading up because I just went really fast. So the link that I dropped in the Discord chat just a second ago is from Spawn Band. They put that up today specifically for me so that they had a live post that you could go give love to. So they generally post just their music because they're busy all the time performing and doing things. They have a wonderful website as well. I think I dropped the website link in the list. Oh, and then I dropped that post there so you can give them some love. And I dropped that specifically because that's the next song we're going to listen to. I'm almost sure this is the song that has no words, but I listened to all of them very quickly earlier this afternoon, and one of them definitely has none. Yeah. So I could be lying on that. But in any case, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get right into it on Mission Control. It's me, CarrieAllen. We're about to listen to the Spawn Band out of the Netherlands, and this is Responsibilities. I'll catch you on the flip side. All right, all right, all right. Welcome back. You just heard Responsibilities by the Spawn Band right here from steamit.com. I hope you really like them. I kind of do. I love it. I love it a lot. So we're about 10 minutes till the top of the hour when we are going to do our new episode of Space Carrie. But first, I am going to go ahead and bring on Menno. He won't know that because it's been 20 seconds since I said that. And we're going to ask some weird questions with him. We're going to see. Let's see here. Turn you up. You're all on there. We're switching her around. You guys are talking about really weird crap in the chat now. Toenails are not naturally supposed to be yellow. If that's what you're talking about, you weirdos. Hey, Menno, can you hear me? I think I see Menno in there. He should be able to undo himself. Menno, can you hear me? I wonder. I should have tried him with this a little bit beforehand, but of course I didn't.
I had to change the push to talk. I think it's working now. Can you hear me?
I hear you. I do hear you. Hi, Sunshine. How's it going today?
Awesome. I'm really excited.
You should be
It's
excited.
301.
Don't be too terrified. I am going to ask you some weird questions, just a few, and I might have you back on a little later if you're still here again. I'm using you, to be quite honest. Normally I would use my musicians if they are able to make it on and ask them some weird questions. I don't know if you were here last week, but I had Lily on, and she answered her questions awesomely. It was amazing.
I remember.
Oh, you were here. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get right started. You guys, if you guys don't know, this is Menno, and he's amazing, and he has his own show over on MSP Waves. What is the official name of your show? Musicians Shop Talk? Yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
That was
Songwriter Shop Talk.
Songwriter
I struggle
Shop.
to say it.
Yeah, it sounds all the same. Go ahead and give a little shout out when your show runs, and then I'll ask you a question.
Give a little shout out.
Yeah, what time is your show? What day is it?
Well, it's Wednesday nights. I think because of it's in UTC, of course. So it would actually be Thursday 2 a.m. UTC.
It's like,
but today,
I think it's
currently,
8 o'clock Wednesdays for me now. So that's mountain time. So is it 10 o'clock for you?
Currently it is 10, but it's about to be 9 when we switch.
Oh, I hate the switching. It's just like I just got used to it. Now we're switching back again. All right, so we're not going to talk about that anymore. But join Menno. He brings a bunch of people on, musicians, and they talk about cool stuff. And in general, Menno's really good at doing interviews. So you should go give him a listen and have a little fun. So first off, we're going to start really easy, Menno. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Pistachio.
Pistachio? That's so weird. It's not like you can buy pistachio at the store.
Oh, but it's the best. When I was a kid, we used to go to Gelato Italiano, which is Italian ice cream store. And that was a specialty. And it was so good.
Yeah, that does sound good. I remember we lived in Wichita for a while, and we had there was a gelato place, and like a million different flavors of ice cream gelato every time, and it was the best thing to have to just go in and just do it. So, okay, the next question is a little bit harder, and you still have to answer. What's your most embarrassing childhood memory?
That's a tough one.
And me too. I wouldn't be able to answer this. So if you can't, we can have you think about it, and I can ask you another one. Because, like, I am not good at embarrassing. I talked to Chris about this the other day. I'm like, it's hard because, like, I think my brain covers up the embarrassing things. I'm like, yeah, that happened. It was whatever.
I mean, I can think of a bunch, but which one's the most? That's hard.
Yeah, that is really hard.
The one I can remember, and not to say that it's the most, it's just because the one that I can currently remember is one time I got sick in class. So I must have been maybe 7 or 8, and I was feeling pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I didn't make it to the bathroom.
Aw. I guess, like, when I was talking to Chris, that's what he was saying, too. Like, all of the things where he thought of when, like, embarrassing moments was things like that. Like, you spilled a bunch of stuff or you got sick in front of a bunch of people. And I feel like man, I guess I could go to a point and I could be like, no, because no one was even there. It was like embarrassing to myself, so it didn't even matter. Yeah, it's hard for me to pick those things. Okay, so we're gonna switch it up and go a different direction. If you could ask your pet, and I'm gonna say, your birds or whatever pet you want to choose here. If you could ask your pet any question, what would it be?
Why do you torture me in the middle of the night?
Is that specifically to your birds?
No, it's the cat.
Oh, the cat. Oh, that would be a good question. If you could get an answer from that, you should write a whole post about it and then bidbot it so everybody in the world gets to see it for sure.
Yeah, because she does weird things. Like she'll just start she cries like a little baby. Her
so
meow.
like a sweet baby or like an angry, horrible baby demon?
It's almost sweet.
It's almost.
But it's just enough. Yeah, it's just enough to make it go like, "Oh my God, are you serious?"
Yeah. So I bet she's
because she
learned.
won't let you. She won't let you not get up.
Yeah,
It's not gonna happen.
So this
you need
morning,
to get up.
normally, like, our cat has all sides of the thing. So, like, the sweetness would be super great. And Eddie has been learning to be sweet because 2 nights ago, so last night he sweetly jumped up onto the bed at around 3:30, 4, which is about normal time because he wants to go outside and play. And so he jumped up on the bed so quietly right on my face and just went, meow, meow, meow. Like the sweetest thing ever. So of course I woke up pleasantly and I was like, oh, hey, baby kitty. And I literally just got up and let the cat out. The night before, he came to the window or came to the door of the room like 10 feet away from the bed and screamed bloody murder like, it sounded like the worst thing that you could ever imagine. I wanted to murder the cat. Murder him. So I feel your pain.
Well, we used to have a cat. She's I don't know what happened, but I suspect that she's no longer alive. She was already a lady in her 13, 14 years old. But she was my brother-in-law's, not our cat. And she was one of the cutest cats you had ever seen. Like, you would look at it and you would want to pet it because it had a flat face, but not like super flat where it looks like there's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Just like a flat face, and it was tiny. It was so cute. I need to find a picture of her.
Oh, that sounds super.
But her voice was the most horrible thing you ever heard in your life. So it would actually freak you out because you're like, oh my God, look at this cute cat. And then it would make this, it was just like completely hoarse. There was no, like the vocal cords were destroyed.
So it was like the saddest thing ever. You're like, why is that sound coming out of you?
Yeah. So when you wouldn't open the door, you would open the door like, oh my God, she's starting to make that sound. Open it. A demon is coming. But coming from a cute little thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's almost sadder. It's like when you see like a little critter that's like the ugliest thing ever, like a hairless dog that's all sick. You're like, well, you've crossed the line of ugly and you've fallen back into cute now because everything's a circle. It's like if you go so far, ugly goes so far. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, okay, I've got one more for you. This one could be fun and easy. If you could be any cartoon character for a week, who would you be?
If I could be any cartoon character, I think I would be...
I know who I would be.
Well, this is going to be lame, but it's really who I think I would be.
It's not
I think I think I would be someone like Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. Do you remember Darkwing Duck?
Yes, I totally do. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
so like a superhero, but like not that doesn't take himself seriously.
Yes. So for mine, I would be Daphne from Scooby-Doo because she gets to go hunt ghosts and stuff all the time. Even though they always end up being like really old people in a mask. Still super fun. That's who I would be.
I think that cartoon was amazing. I mean, and honestly, the fact that he had no powers or whatever, and he just had the power of will, made it for me to admire him more.
I totally agree. Dude, Serena, I am so Daphne. For 1 year, in college when I was working as a dancer, bartender / shot girl. We all got to dress up as characters on Halloween, and I rented a Daphne costume. It was so good. It was so good. So, Menno, thank you so much for coming on and answering some weird questions. Now I know a little bit more about you, and so does everybody else. So what
Of course.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch you back over into the other little land, and you'll be able to hear yourself. And we're going to get into some space Carrie. So thanks again, Menno. I'm going to move you over now. All right, guys. So, you guys, like I just said to Menno, we are going to do space Carrie. It is 7 o'clock for me. Mountain time, so that's 1 a.m. UTC. Tuesday's late at night for some people, and it's Mission Control Monday. And it's been 3 weeks. This is the 3rd week, I think. So Space Carrie episode 4, the original one, aired several weeks ago. I had to take a week off of Mission Control because I had some real life things to do. And then last week, we weren't able to do a new episode because our actors we just couldn't get everybody together in time. But alas, we've got Space Carrie's Adventures in Space episode 5 coming up next. I'm so excited. I would like to let you guys know this one's a little bit longer than the other ones. It's just under 17 minutes. So you'll have time to put it on your phone, carry it around, go tinkle, do things like that. Tonight's actors, I keep forgetting to say this in the things, and I'm going to start putting that in the post, but I'm Space Carrie. Sir Cork is Captain Cork. Our narrator is played by Chris Roberts, who also happens to write all of the Space Carrie episodes. Sir Cork also does the announcer voices, because it happens to be Captain Cork that does those things too. We have Little Scribe, who's not in the audience tonight, but she does voices all over the place for me. She is amazing. She'll be in the show tonight as Lydia. And then also Chris Roberts will be playing our special guest that comes in at the end of the show today that I'm not going to spoil alert and tell you what happens. So, without further ado, you doos, I'm going to go ahead and get this started, you guys. It is Mission Control with me on the SteamStar Network. You're about to hear Space Carrie's Adventures in Space, Episode 5.
And now, the SteamStar Network is proud to present Space Carrie's Adventures in Space!
Space Carrie's Adventures in Space!
Is your watch still just telling the boring old time? Try the incredible new Space-Time watch from SteamStar. With this wonderful and stylish wristwatch, you can always know your exact location in the space-time continuum. We all know continuums can be a handful. Let SteamStar put your mind at ease. Once you make your first purchase, we think you'll continuum.
SteamStar for your family.
Last time, when we left our heroes aboard the steam starship, Space Carrie and Captain Cork's heads were unfortunately switched, the result of a not-so-accidental transporter malfunction. Thanks to the expert psychic surgery of Dr. Everett P. Spludge, our heroes are now reunited with their bodies. But thanks to his exorbitant fee, Captain Cork's space wallet is now 23 million space doge lighter.
Beep boop. Cheer up, Captain. There will always be more space doge. Beep boop.
You think so, Henry? I was saving those space doge for a space motorcycle, but I guess we can just forget that now.
Beep boop. Well, at least you've got your head back. Beep boop.
And what about me? I'm happy to have my head back in the right place too. You can always buy a space motorcycle with your share of my bounty, James. If we ever make it to interplanetary justice, that is. Kevin's right, Captain. You better send that secret laser information to Tina Tyrannica now, before we get into some other space pickle and forget about it. How about a little bossa nova, Kevin?
I'm way ahead of you, Space Carrie. Lydia, prepare to transcribe a space mail message to Queen Tina Tyrannica of Barnum 6.
Indeed, Captain. Allow me a moment to consult my intergalactic superdata multibase. Consulting. I have located the space mail coordinates for Queen Tina Tyrannica, the cyborg queen of Barnum 6. Oh, Captain, are you sure you want to get involved with Tina again? Remember how she was always trying to
disembody my brain? Yeah, I remember. Well, Lydia, she's an impossibly powerful space tyrant now, and if we don't want her cyborg death squads banging down our airlock, we'd better play spaceball.
I understand, Captain. I presume you agreed to share some coveted piece of SteamStar technology with her in exchange for your fragile and pathetic human lives.
Geez, Lydia, you sound just like her.
Purely coincidence, I assure you.
That's the long and short of it, Lydia. Here's the message. Tina, my SpaceMail account has been hacked, and to this point I have been unable to send any messages. I've been on the space phone all morning with SpaceMail tech support, but I won't be able to send you the laser data or any other space mail until I get this crap worked out. Talk soon. Signed, Jimothy T. Cork.
Is that all, Captain?
Yes, a P.S. No need for death squads. Send.
My intergalactic superdata multibase will now send the message. Sending. Your message has been sent. Thank you for using Microsoft Outer Space Look.
Wow, that sent really fast. Where do you get your intergalnet from?
Beep boop. She runs on Android.
Captain? If your SpaceMail account was hacked, why did you just send a space mail to explain the problem?
How else would I do it, little Miss Space Smarts?
Beep boop. Give him a second. He'll get it. Beep boop.
James, you sent space mail saying that you are unable to send space mails. Do you not see a problem with that?
Son of a...
Captain Cork seems to have revealed his own bluff to Tina Tyrannica. Thanks to the Captain's unbelievably bad lying, it looks like now our heroes will have to prepare for incoming cyborg death squads after all. Are the cyborg death squads really as bad as they sound? Find out after this message!
Are you looking to spice things up a bit when it's time for that special night? Let SteamStar make it a night you'll never forget with our wide line of adventurous bedroom products for the discriminating adult.
Oh my, look at all these great SteamStar products. What do you think that one does?
I don't know, honey. Let's buy it and find out.
SteamStar for your family.
And we're back aboard the Steam Starship, where Captain Cork has just explained that although he never meant to give over the laser technology in the first place, it was not his intention to reveal his plans to Tina Tyrannica so soon. Captain Cork now faces a barrage of questions about cyborg death squads from his companions.
Stick to the truth, Captain. You suck at lying.
The cyborg death squad will be coming. It's not a question of if, but when.
Beep boop. How long do you think we have, Captain? Beep boop.
Maybe a couple of days. Can't say for sure.
No, Kevin. I doubt the cyborgs have a need for a multi-talented human minstrel. They may want to turn you into a cyborg, though.
That's nonsense. Everybody knows the only thing cyborg death squads are good for is killing. Everybody relax. I've fought off death squads before. I'll fight off this one. This ship has state-of-the-art defenses, and since they can track us down wherever we go anyway, there's no point in sitting here worrying about death squads.
Beep boop. Right. Why would we be worried about that? Beep boop.
Well, I guess my laser sword is fully charged and ready for action. What are we going to do in the meantime? Should we start making our way to interplanetary justice?
We've already set a course, Space Carrie. For now, we've got something guaranteed to take your mind off any lingering death squad anxiety.
Beep boop. Is that the SteamStar guarantee? Beep boop.
You're damn right it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tour!
Where did you get that top hat all of a sudden?
Prepare yourselves for the wonders of the Steam Starship. Help me out here, Kevin.
Oh my Doge. Are you gonna sing?
It's really the only way to express the majesty of the Steam Starship. La 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 la. Me, 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 me.
Danger, 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 danger.
Beep boop. Oh no, what's wrong, Lydia? Beep boop.
I guess your song will have to wait, Captain.
Damn it. What's the danger, Lydia?
Engage space warp engines.
What's that?
Failure to engage space warp engines, Captain.
Some starship. Why won't the space warp engines engage, Lydia?
The ion plasma space rods have been dislodged from their precise calibrations due to an infestation.
Here we go. I wonder what kind of creature we got in there.
Actually, Captain, it's creatures, and there are hundreds of them.
Show us the video on the comm screen, Lydia.
Certainly. Broadcasting security footage from the Warp Plaza.
Beep boop. What are they, Captain? Beep boop.
They're so cute! It looks like a huge pile of fluffy teddy bears.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got tribbles.
What hidden dangers could these adorable little fluff balls hold? And how have they managed to sabotage the space warp engines of the steam starship? Our heroes are certainly in for a cuddly adventure after this.
Are you tired of humans making your food wrong? At SteamStar, so are we. That's why we created the SteamStar Robot Country Kitchen. Good old home-cooked victuals made to order by the precision SteamStar robots you know you can trust. So bring your family down to one of our 200,418,232 locations galaxy-wide. Let robots take care of your dinner tonight.
SteamStar for your family.
Space Carrie, Captain Cork, Henry the Robot, and Kevin the Mute Space Minstrel have now completed the long trek through the steam starship, arriving finally at the Warp Plaza. As they listen to the tribbles squeaking and purring on the other side of the door, the team plans their attack.
This ship is way bigger than I thought.
Well, they tell me size doesn't matter, but yes it is. The biggest.
Beep boop. What is your plan to remove the tribbles, Captain? Beep boop.
Tribbles! Now I remember. Those little fluffy things from Wait, aren't they copyrighted?
Whether or not they're copyrighted is irrelevant, Space Carrie.
Allow me, Captain. The tribble is a synthetic species that was genetically engineered for the old Earth opera known as Star Trek. Created by David Gerrold in 1967, this rapidly reproducing species quickly made its way far and wide across the fictional universe, causing cuddly and furry havoc on countless planets in numerous galaxies.
Wow, Lydia, thanks for that, I guess.
These things have a litter of 10 every 12 hours, and they're born pregnant. How long have they been in there?
Beep boop. We can probably tell by how many there are. They must be drinking the warp juice, Captain. Beep boop.
Damn it, that stuff is expensive. Those tribbles have got to go. That's why we had to make that pit stop down in laser storage. These are the only lasers for the job.
Don't let their purring get to you. It's known for tranquilizing humans.
Oh, don't worry. We're going in blasting.
And with that, Captain Cork removes 2 large assault lasers from the duffel bag he picked up at laser storage. He hands one to Space Carrie, and without a moment's hesitation, kicks open the door to the Warp Plaza. The tribbles are everywhere! They are attempting to scatter, but one by one they are disappearing in a flash as they are mercilessly mowed down by the laser fire of Captain Cork and Space Carrie.
Don't let them escape. If even one gets away, we'll be doing this again next week.
I never thought I'd be laser slattering fluff balls on a starship.
Just keep zapping. Get that pile. Over there. Leave no tribble unzapped.
What the? Who the hell is that?
I don't know who the hell that is. Hey, you, get out of the way! You want to get blasted?
Much to everyone's surprise, a young stowaway emerges from behind a vanished load of tribbles. His ratty hair falls sloppily past his shoulders. He is dressed in rags, and even amid the smell of assault laser exhaust, his odor does not go unnoticed. With a far-off look in his eye, the stowaway slips quietly out of the line of fire. Finally, the last tribble has been blasted.
Maybe that would have been easier with my laser sword.
Are you crazy? That would have killed them.
Yeah, what's your point?
Did you think we were killing the Tribbles, Space Carrie?
Well, yeah, weren't we?
Beep boop. No, those were transport lasers. Beep boop.
So, let me get this straight, Space Carrie. You thought you were just killing thousands of helpless Tribbles, and you just went along with it? That's cold. Real cold. Nah, we just gave them a better life.
Where'd you transport them to?
They'll be happily living out the rest of their days in the giant rainforest of Tropicania Gargantua, where there's plenty of room, plenty of food, and more importantly, giant animals to eat them.
Very humane, Captain. I'm impressed.
And what about you? You're a ruthless laser killer.
We'll talk about that later. For now, we should figure out who the hell this guy is.
Absolutely. All right, you. Who are you and what are you doing on my starship? Who sent you, huh? Huh? My robot has ways of making you talk.
Beep boop. I really don't. Beep boop.
Whoa, no need to go robo-medieval on me. My name's Sky Dancer.
Is that your actual name?
Of course it is. It's my ethereal essence, as well as a symbol for who and what I am in the universe, given to me by spirit.
Aha! So you named yourself that. Are you a dancer or something?
I don't dance. It's really more of a metaphorical dance, as in my dance through the sky. I travel aimlessly through the celestial realm, bearing witness to the incredible wonders of space, spreading the message of universal intergalactic peace, and panhandling whenever I need space doge.
How long have you been stowing away on my frigging starship? And if you were in here, how come you didn't do something about the Tribbles?
Man, those beautiful and fluffy creatures are a testament to the astounding power of the universe. Plus, I didn't have a pillow or sleeping bag, so I just kind of burrowed into the Tribbles. Slept like a baby for weeks? I don't know. Those little things were so relaxing.
So what? You just sneak onto people's ships, don't pay for stuff, and travel the galaxy preaching peace and harmony?
I follow my bliss as it leads me through the stars.
Can we just eject him into space, Captain?
Whoa, no need for that, space dude. I promise I'm useful.
We'll see how useful you are. After you take a friggin' shower, you smell like cat pee somehow. Henry, after you've recalibrated the ion plasma space rods and the warp engines, please show Mr. Sky Dancer to the showers.
Thanks, but I know my way around the ship.
If you knew where the showers were, why didn't you... Never mind.
As the young Sky Dancer walks away, taking his foul air with him, and Space Carrie and Captain Cork head back toward the bridge, our heroes know that this new addition to their crew will present a trial for not only their sinuses, but their patience as well. Will the space-hiking hippie stowaway even be able to clean up his act? Have the space warp engines sustained any lasting damage from the adorable attack? More importantly, will our heroes ever reach their destination of interplanetary justice to retrieve their gazillions of space doge? Find out next week on Space Carrie's Adventures in Space!
Space Carrie's Adventures in Space! Steam Star for your family.
All right, guys, welcome back. You've been listening to Mission Control with me, CarrieAllen, on the SteamStar Network. You just heard this week's episode of Space Carrie's Adventures in Space. That was episode 5. Ruh-roh. They've got a stinky stowaway. I wonder what's going to happen next week. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I hope you guys are enjoying your time here. If that was your first time listening to Space Carrie, I'm glad that you were here and you enjoyed it. You can always go back and listen to the other ones, though they do stand alone. Fun fact, from the beginning of the first episode of Space Carries until about now, it's maybe been like 3-ish hours, 4 hours. I don't know. It's not been very long. It's not been very long in the life of our heroes so far. So it looks like Chris, my sweet husband, he writes Space Carrie every week for us. And he's asking if you guys have any ideas in chat right now of what shenanigans we can get into or how we can deal with our new stowaway, or if we should just throw him off the ship in between time because we don't want to deal with him, or we can bring him back again to see what's up or have something else. We'd like to take other ideas. No spoilers. We don't know what he's going to get. Dun, 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 dun. No more trouble with the Tribbles. We got rid of the Tribbles, even though Space Carrie thought she was murdering the Tribbles. But to be fair, I mean, everything's been happening very quickly in the life of this show, the things that are happening for these people. And so there was an emergency. She just went forward and did what she had to did. She did it. Yes, Wilson asked in the chat, he said, are you aiming for corny, funny, etc.? So the goal really for Mission Control as a whole is kind of set up like old-time radio shows. So my goal would to be originally to make it seem like, and that's why I do Monday nights family friendly. Friday nights, totally not. It can be whatever. Though we do have a 13-year-old, so we've been trying to keep it a little clean, but that's not necessary at all. We can ask our little friend to leave for a minute if we need to. So yeah, the Mission Control, I'd like it to be like old-time radio, like the 1940s, late 30s, 40s, 50s, and then it kind of like piddled out when TV came in. But they used to do these old-time radio shows where you would sit around the radio with your family, and you guys you just listened, and you got to put all of the stuff in your own head. And I really kind of dig that stuff. I like to listen to the old ones. So we're basically following that rule, I guess, to put it into perspective. So that's why we have little commercials that come in. The first few episodes, some of the commercials are hilarious. Most commercials from the late 30s, 40s, and 50s, they were all cigarettes, literally all cigarettes. So we do have a few hilarious cigarette commercials in there. It was family friendly, but all the ads were aimed toward adults. So we are trying to do that and keep it really funny on that end. Eventually, we are probably also, yes, anachronistic as hell, as Chris says. It is totally true. And also in the little chat there, the best jingle ever that was made. Oh, I didn't turn my thing on. Hold on. We'll fix this. Now I'm going to do it for you.
For your family.
And I'm going to start it over because I did it wrong.
Steam Star for your family.
Yep, that's a fun jingle. That was one of the first things that we actually like figured out and turned out really good. So I kind of love it. I'm sorry, I'm reading. I'm scrolling up. I'm missing so many chats. I'm seeing like random things coming in here. Who's hungry? Okay, Tribbles. I read that. Okay, and I explained that. Yeah. You kind of, to listen to the first few, they get a little bit longer each time. Cork was saying that. Sorry, I was reading quietly in my head and not talking. I get better at that every week, to be honest. So the first few really introduces each character as they come in, so you get to know them and why that they're there. But essentially, most of the episodes do stand alone. We could eventually go to a little bit longer episodes. This one was really long, and it did take me about, once I got all of the pieces that I needed, so all of the sound bites that I needed, it took me about 5 hours to produce the 20 minutes. And that's just because I have to cut everything, put it together, and then take out all the silences and things that I have in there. So, I'm not out of time. Next week we will have an action-packed. This week we had lasers and stuff. I always think it's fun when there's lasers in the show. Like, I think it sounds more exciting. And to be honest, if we're talking about the show that just happened, Cork, your little thing where you were singing beforehand, you did give me like several little things. And the long one was really, really funny, but dang, when I first did the original cut of this, it was 20 minutes before I had put in my intros and outros and cut anything. And so I was really just trying to pull for time as much as I could. So I did take a lot of the shorter edits that I could do. Scrolling back up through chat, I just now see that Chris said to tell you guys what anachronistic means. I feel like that was like 10 minutes ago now. But so it's anachronistic means that, like what I was saying, so it has, like, we're focusing on it being in like the 40s or 50s. And so although we're bringing in stuff from our now time and we have our own inside jokes and stuff that people would understand, we're really like making it seem like a 1940s kind of sketch. And that's the goal. I kind of really like that. So on that little note too, as just a little We're still thinking about it. Chris has mentioned it to me again today. We're still getting ready for a Western. So we're going to be doing another, not stopping Space Carrie, but getting another thing started. I'm not sure. We're going to figure it out. We can do it. There's always enough time. We just have to reorganize it a little bit better. So we'd like to start a Western. So a radio show, the same kind of thing, like in the 40s kind of thing, Western. And it'll probably be, like, it'll have jokes and stuff still, but it'll probably be kind of more of a drama and more of kind of like a little, a Western. So be thinking about that. We'll be needing people to maybe help us with that, ideas, and also actors. It's really good. I think what we're finding with Space Carrie is that if we get a group of people together that we can have as our like company or our troupe, then we can all do most of the voices. We get together each week. We start to get to know each other a little bit better. And then each time the scripts get a little bit better, which is good. Okay. Whoa, I see the things moving, but I haven't moved my chat down. Oh, Swolsome said he might try to do a script. So for Swolsome, if you want, on Friday nights, we have Steamstar After Dark, and I don't know if he wrote it in like that way. Yeah, that's what I was going to that's Chris, you're the same. So I was going to say you should totally take Space Carrie and do like a spin-off. You know how like, Frasier is a spin-off of Cheers. So like you take a character and then you can do a spin-off, like a little like behind the scenes or before or something like that happened beforehand. That would be super awesome. That's something that we were toying with and we wanted to try to do. And that plus that gives the other writers like, a universe to work within at the very least, so they have something to start with. And we would like to do those initially on Friday nights, so it's basically a cold reading with people that we have on during the evenings that night. But then we do have the goal, although it hasn't happened yet, to take those scripts from Friday night and produce them fully and then share them on Monday nights with Mission Control too. And we do have quite a bit of scripts, not quite a bit, we probably have like less than 20, maybe. We probably have maybe 20 now. We're getting more each week, so we've got quite a few like original scripts. We probably have more than that actually. Dang, I'm not good at counting, but we have a lot. We've got a lot of little sketches built up that I'd really like to produce fully. There's a lot of talented people out there, and I know that you're one of them. So do it for me. So I would love to do some kind of like spin-off kind of thing like that. I'm sorry I'm so behind on the chat that I'm looking through the things. Yeah, Cork, and this is an old comment too, but he says nothing better do. I know it's like the oldest thing ever. And so that's what we were talking about there. Yes, and then Western. Yes. Okay, so side note on that. Swolsome also has a Western game, which totally, to be honest, I scanned it really quick enough to be like, ooh, I want to do this. And it's up on my computer over on an open tab right now because I've been so busy the last 3-4 days. I haven't been able to do anything except for each item that is on my list of things to do and then like sometimes go pee. Not often. Like earlier when I was working, I was like, you can't pee yet. You're not ready. You have to get to this goal. And I'm like, oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. So yeah, if you guys want, go check out Swolsome's Steemit page, and it is just Swolsome. It's Steemit at Swolsome. And he's got a Western game coming up that I'm gonna get into too, because that's kind of fun. I like games. I'm not even doing it. And Chris says for the Western, yes, Chronicles of Steamtown. I love it. I'm so behind. I'm not sure what the fun pictures are. Oh, okay. I'm trying to look at. Okay, we're back. I think I'm back. Hi, guys. Okay, so it's like 7:30 here for me on Mission Control. I'm having a really good time. I'm really glad that we're finding a few more folks to want to participate. Really, my vision or view for both Mission Control and my Friday night show, they're not mine only. They're ours. Like I need tonight on Mondays, I need to be able to have musicians that want to be able to share their music with me on Steemit. I want people to write horror stories for me. I need other people to help me find things so they can have content. And the Friday night thing is like really mostly you guys' content that we get to perform. Last week we had a super good time. It was pretty hilarious to me. Yeah, I'm really actually getting more excited about the Friday night shows each week now too as we get more writers. So Swolsome, you should come play. I know that you said that you were busy all the time. We're never offended if you don't make it because I get it. We all have outside lives and things like that. So no hard feelings on that. I totally understand. Like this week, I've had a few people Aw, Engine can't stay connected. I love you. I love you, Engine. I'm so sorry. So I was saying, yeah, this week I had a few people drop the ball on me, which made things a little bit harder, but I'm not upset with them because I understand. You got like a huge list of priorities and you're like, yes, I can do this, and then suddenly a new priority comes in, you got to switch that shit around. And I get it. And so I'm never upset about that. I totally understand. I'm just hoping to find a few people that'll be good. All right. So here we go. Okay, guys, so I need to get back focused here. So tonight's featured musician artist, it's time for another song, you guys. We've been doing some ska funk tonight, which I really like, super upbeat, fun. Specifically, Sarge's Gift works really well to all of these songs. We're going to do another song by the Spawn Band. If you're new, I will go ahead and throw up their profile in the Discord chat one more time if you've joined us late. This is Spawn Band. They're out of the Netherlands, so it's really late for them. They're going to probably come join us at some time in the summer if we're lucky and get to know them a little bit better. But for now, we're going to listen to another track from their most recent release, which is... Oh, my brain just broke. Oh, there it is. Dance of the Lunatics is their most recent album that's out, and we're about to hear Back on Track. You're listening to Mission Control Mondays with me, CarrieAllen, and this is the Spawn Band, Back on Track.
Just
did that again. Hi, guys. Hi. Okay, so we're going to pretend that didn't happen. Welcome back. It's me. You guys just heard a few seconds ago the Spawn Band. They played Back on Track from their brand new article. I don't know why I'd be really quiet. Let's see if something else changed. He says real quiet. Well, that's loud. I'm going to check real quick. No, everything's all the ways up. It's the largest. I mean, yeah, no, I think I'm all the way up as I can up. I'm up it. I'm up, you guys. Okay, so I hope that you can hear me. I'm sorry I kept it muted. I did so good before unmuting so that it didn't have the playback when I go back and forth between the scenes, because I have to turn off the mic on the desktop to play things. In any case, you guys, that song that you just heard was from the Spawn Band. They're out of the Netherlands, and that's from one of their brand new albums, Dance of the Lunatics. You guys can go ahead and follow them on steemit.com at the Spawn Band. We do have one more song that we're going to play by them a little bit later before the end of the night tonight. But first, as my screen says, we're going to play It's All Numbers. And this is a little bit different than the other one we play, which is What's That Soundbite? You don't really have to know an answer. You just have to be able to type the numbers into the typey types. So how this works is the first person that gets the correct answer, or as close as possible. After a while, I will call it, and whoever's the closest to the number will go ahead and get the point for tonight. So welcome. Thank you. Actually, Cork, I totally had gone in and done that, so I'm so sorry about that. It's true. I got my wine. Proof. Okay, so we're going to play It's All Numbers, you guys, now. And let me pick... Oh, I'm ready to go. So right now, to let everybody know, we do have some people that already got points earlier in the evening, and we are trying to win the Grandmaster Game Smasher for the week. I know the engine, when he's listening, he has been having some trouble with his connection tonight, and that gives you guys an upper hand. And he knows I'm making fun of him a little bit, but he's so good at these games. Like, for reals, he is so good at these games. See, that's right, Sarge. You start doing it. That's how Engine wins, too. He just starts guessing numbers, because now we're playing the number game, so it can just be anything. All right, so let's do this. So first up, we're playing It's All Numbers. This answer is going to be in numbers. How many feet tall is Venezuela's Angel Falls? This is the world's tallest waterfall. How many feet tall is Venezuela's Angel Falls, the world's tallest waterfall? All right, I'll give you guys a few minutes right now and let you know that also, although I've talked about it quite a bit, normally I don't really plan to do that, but I am kind of pumping it up. Like I said, I've been getting a little excited about the Friday night show too, because we're bringing more people on. We're having a good time. I'm excited about getting more scripts, some funny, hilarious things that we can do. They don't have to be long, a few minutes. All right, let's look in the chat here. All right, someone's close now. Okay, we're really close. Okay, actually, I'm going to have to call that. I'm going to have to call that a winner. So yeah, it looks like we're calling Sir Cork as the winner on this one. He's going to be... I can't ever smell the things so well. So the actual answer was... So I feel like he cheated, but then it's also possible that he just looked it up, but he probably didn't cheat. I can't write the number. 212. There we go. That is the actual answer. It's 3,212 feet tall. Oh, I'm so sorry, Engine. You were not in there yet to hear it. Aw. Did it say 211? Yeah, so it must have gone down. The numbers that I have are from 2007, which is about 11 years ago. And so I was actually going to mention that, but then I thought, oh, it wouldn't have gone down a whole foot. But dang! That's okay. That's the beauty of this game, Blue Jay, and welcome, my darling. Tonight, we're playing It's All Numbers, so you don't even have to know the answer. You just make a good guess. So we've got Sir Cork as one of our points for tonight. All right, we're going to go on to the next question. Okay, you guys, we're playing It's All Numbers. I hope everyone can hear me. The answer is always going to be a number, so go ahead and give your best guess. And keep guessing, because I will go until we have a right answer, or as close to the right answer as I can possibly get. So we're going to keep on keeping on. Oh, I'm upside down. All right, guys, this is, again, from 2007. So if you're Googling then you have to Google faster and add that fact in, because I'm using that game. That's my answers right here. What percent of the world's population lived in Asia in 2007? What percent of the world's population lived in Asia in 2007? So just for funsies, I'll give you a hint. There's a decimal in this. So have fun with that. I mean, that just means you can be more creative on your numbers, I guess. So yeah, we're playing It's All Numbers, and I will repeat the question again. What percent of the world's population lived in Asia in 2007? All right, so let me check out over here. And as we get somebody really close, witty, all right, I'm going to say it again, make sure he's got it. What percent of the world's population lived in Asia in 2007? Again, it's 2007 because I've got this super sweet old board game that I'm using for these questions. Ooh, Lord, the chat's moving. Let me see what's happening here. Okay, we've got someone super close. But still far enough away that I'd take another closer answer. Oh, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm calling a winner. I'm calling a winner on this, and the winner is going to be Serena. That's Serena. I keep putting in your name as Serena, because it's Serena, and then it's not in the chat that way. Okay, the actual answer was 60.63%. The actual answer was 60.3%. At that time, and I'm assuming at this time too, it was the second most populous continent after Asia. But wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, Africa is the second most populous continent after Asia. I can't read, you guys. That helps. Okay, so Serena, that's another point for you. So now she's got 2 because she had one from the last game. Get it, girl. Get it. No, I believe you didn't Google, because especially if you like on a phone or something, it is so hard to switch over and have time to Google anything, so I totally understand. So they lost a little bit of people. That's not too bad, though. That's still pretty close. That's true. Yeah, I feel you, Serena. Sometimes I Google, but if I Google, then I'm just like, okay, now I know the answer. I'll just wait to see if anybody else gets the answer right or not. All right, guys, we've got a few more to go. Let's see. We're playing It's All Numbers, for those of you listen. Engine Witty, I feel your pain. You need to switch providers. I got lucky and we got to switch providers, and now my internet isn't making me want to punch myself in the face as much. So I feel your pain for sure. I'm so sorry. I might make you a t-shirt that just says Grandmaster Game Smasher, just so that you know that in my heart, that is what you are, even if I give it to someone else during the week. Except Serena. She deserves it too, because she's good. So watch out. She's coming for you, bro. All right, so the next question, we're playing It's All Numbers. The answer is always in numbers. What percent of the U.S. land area does Texas make up? Assuming, again, this didn't change, but this says the data is from 2006. What percent of U.S. land area does Texas make up? You can do this. It's Texas. Look at the United States and make a guess. I bet you'll get it right. Or someone will get it close at the very least. Let's see. All right, guys. So the hilariousness that I'm seeing here as a hint is everybody, the slogan is, oh my gosh. So everything's bigger in Texas. It's not true. You guys are guessing way freaking high. But that's so funny. I would have guessed in that same exact range that you're guessing in. Lower, bros. Lower. Oh, Lord. No one's even in the vicinity for me to be able to even call it yet. That's right. Blue Jay's at least getting closer. Now she's trying because she went below at the bottom there. Okay, we've got a winner. I'm taking a winner. Okay, I got to scroll up and find him here. Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go. I'm taking Winston. Winston had a 7%. The actual the actual answer is 7.4%. So Texas, although humongous, is not as big as I thought. I would have probably guessed a lot bigger too, but then if I would have thought really hard, like if you cut the whole United States in like quadrants, it's not bigger than a fourth of the whole place. But congratulations, Winston. You got that too. So now you've also got 2 points tied up there with Swolesome and Serena for the night so far with 2 points. 2 points. All right, guys. All right, we're going to take a tiny little break because I always like to play 4 songs by my featured Steamians. We're going to play their last song by our featured band tonight. That's the Spawn Band out of the Netherlands. And it's called Scarantino. It's super fun and dancey. So get ready, you guys. We're going to do this in 4 minutes. We're coming back. We're going to play a few more minutes of It's All Numbers. So I'll miss you. I'll miss you so much. But I'll be dancing. All right, welcome back. You just heard Scarantino by the Spawn Band. My brain's broken. Spawn Band, that's from their newest album, Dance of the Lunatic, and they are featured Steamy Musicians tonight. But without further ado, we've got about 9 minutes left of the show tonight, and we are trying to determine who is going to be our game master, our Grandmaster Game Smasher for the night. So, nope, we're not playing that one. Wrong one. We're doing It's All Numbers, you guys, and I already have some other things going here. So, as a little update, for our scores right now, in the lead, we've got with 2 points, Swolesome, Serena, and Zix Winston. Each have 2 points, and then coming up right behind them, we've got Anka, Menno. Oh, no, Anka, you got 2, girl. I wrote your name down twice. Anka, you still up there in the winning if you're still listening there too. And we've got Menno and Sir Cork also have 1 point, but there's still a little bit of time. So let's see what we got going on here. All right, so we're playing It's All Numbers. If you're joining us really, really late, I'm asking questions and the answers are always in numbers. If you're in Discord, you can write down in the chat. I pick the first correct answer or the closest one that I can get to right, and then we give you a point, which is super important. You want points. All right, so how many letters are in the Greek alphabet? All right, guys, that is your question. How many letters are in the Greek alphabet? I don't know the answer to this. Oh, but fun fact, all modern European alphabets are derived from the ancient Greek alphabet. Duh, if I would have thought about that in the first place in any event. So that does make sense. So again, we're doing It's All Numbers. The question right now is how many letters are in the Greek alphabet? I'm looking for a number. Okay, we have a winner. Holy crap, it's Winston. I was like looking down really quick. Winston, you knew the answer. I figured someone might just know the answer to this. So the answer is 24. Our winner is Winston. You can't read your pen. And he got the exact right answer. I wrote 24, but I held down the shift, so it says $. But we're just going to leave that right there. Winston, I believe you just broke into the lead with 3 points. Ooh, what's happening now? So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get a chance to get you guys some more points. We're playing It's All Numbers. In years, how long did it take to carve Mount Rushmore? This is interesting to me because I like things like this. So just as a hint, I don't know if I want to give you a hint either way, because that might give you a little hint of what it was. So the question right now is, in years, how long did it take to carve Mount Rushmore? And your hint, my darlings, is going to be, it started in 1927. That is your hint. 580 years. You guys are guessing a very high. They got this done faster than I would guess. Oh, we've got a right answer. We've got a right answer. It is Swolesome. Swolesome, you are the winner. It is exactly 14 years. A team led by sculptor Gutzon Borglum, that is a guess, carved Mount Rushmore from 1927 to 1941. So that was pretty good at Swolesome. Sweet. Oh, Swolesome, you're already in there too. That means we've got Swolesome and Winston tied right now for first place, both with 3 points. All right, we're going to keep going, you guys. Going to give you a chance to catch up. Who's going to win? Who's going to be the wiener? I mean winner. No, I meant winner. I meant wiener. Dude, Swolesome, you seriously guessed? That was a good guess, bruh. That was a good guess. Because I was guessing under 20, but I wouldn't have been that close. But then honestly, maybe I would have guessed way higher if I didn't have the answer in front of me. Hard to say. All right, guys. So this information was taken back in 2007. How many slices of pizza does the average American child eat in a year? This information was gathered in 2007. How many slices of pizza does the average American child eat in a year? So, like, think about this. It's a child, not an adult. So, you know, put your brain to work about this. It's a story problem. Put yourself in the situation here. Now, I'm going to check out chat because we're probably going to get someone that guesses exactly right. So, I'm going to give you a second here. Sheep, sheep, sheep. We have someone that is very close. I'm going to keep a hold on it just to see. Oh, and we have a winner. It's Winston again. Winston is a winner again. What the heck? Did you guess that, Winston? Was that you guessing? Seriously? You're not even from America, are you? That's insane to me. So the correct answer is 46. Back in 2007, the average American child ate 46 slices of pizza per year. So if you like really break that down, it's not as horrible as you want it to be. Like it could be an average of only 4 pieces a month. Like that's only 4 pieces a month. So that's like if they got pizza every Friday and the kid eats 1 piece of pizza every Friday. Like that would be all it is. So it doesn't seem like that much. Especially compared to like this recent thing, Serena, that I don't know if you've seen on TV. I can't remember. It's probably BuzzFeed because they always do the stupid crap on there anyway. But they have a thing where there's like some restaurant that has a huge square pizza with 100 slices, and they have a challenge where if you can eat it in an hour, I guess it's free. I don't really know. No one can do it because it's insane. And they don't have one person. You have teams of people, but still nearly impossible. Nearly impossible. Blue Jay's a kid. She eats 46 slices of pizza. At least one pizza every Friday. That doesn't seem like too much when you break it down that way. All right, guys. So we're not giving up. We got like 3 minutes left, and we have right now. We've got two people tied. Swolsome and Winston are tied right now with 3 points each, but we have Anka and Serena Painting Angels have 2 points right behind them, so there is still a chance. So we're going to do another question. I've got 3 minutes. We might be able to get 2 in. How many feet tall is the Statue of Liberty, including the pedestal? This is like a weird fact no one should really know unless you did like a homework on it in high school or something like that. So in feet, yeah, how many feet tall is the Statue of Liberty, including the pedestal? All right, guys, this might be our last answer or question for the night. Let's see what we got here. We're looking for the closest number. Oh, Winston, you win again. Winston got it really close to right. Winston, the actual answer is 305.08. At 6. Dude, that's crazy. 305.08 is the actual answer. So the pedestal, I don't know why that makes sense. It says the pedestal is actually 3 feet taller than the statue itself. Oh, the pedestal that's like in the water. So the pedestal is equal distance to the size of the thing. Is that what that means? Man. Yeah, I'm going to say he's a fast Googler. That's so funny. So Swolsome. Wait, no, it was Winston. Wasn't it Winston? I can't even remember. It was Winston. So look at that. So you guys, I think we have an official winner for tonight. Our Grandmaster Game Smasher is Zix, ZYX on Steemit. His name is Winston, and he is the winner. He outgamed everybody tonight. Congratulations. Be on the lookout for my post to see what you win. If besides wearing the badge of Grandmaster Game Smasher for the night, I do random things, sometimes memes, sometimes monsters, who knows. And so yeah, it really just depends. Let's see here. Indeed. You're still typing with 2 fingers? Yeah, that's right, fast Googler. I'm impressed with you. I always said that there's no rules to my games. I like that. There's always something for second. You can say that you beat everybody else in the game. So then you get to be the winner of all that stuff. I think that that's fair. Like, kind of, and stuff and things. So you guys, I've had a really great time tonight on Mission Control here on the SteamStar Network. This whole network is hosted by Sir Cork. He is a witness. If you don't have your witnesses voted for, if you've got an extra space for one, go ahead and pop over and give him an upvote. And while you're at it, do the same thing for my dear friend Ingenuity. He's known as Ingenuity also. So you go ahead and give those upvotes to them, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Hopefully on Friday night. If I don't see you Friday, I'll see you Monday. Have a great week, guys. Bye.
Mission Control, can you hear me? Mission Control, are you there? Tell me, am I coming through on the radio to you? Can you hear me?